What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Voodoo 4x2, and we're doing this video because I need some content. And so what's good, YouTube? So this topic is basically codependent partners and clingy partners. Okay. So first things first, YouTube. Y'all know about when you dealing with alright. This is what I mean by like codependent partners, meaning like, alright, you know when you get in a relationship with somebody and y'all break up, and like it seems like once you part ways from the person, it's like the end of the world, you know? It's like to them rather it's the end of the world, but to you it's like it didn't work out between us, so why are we going just move on? So basically, people who codependent partners are the ones who mainly depend on you more than they need to, more than they depend on themselves, basically what I'm saying. So if you're dealing with a codependent partner, how would you tell if that person is codependent? They need you in every decision. You know, they need you to make the simplest decisions with you. You know, they need you to make, they need your input either on the simplest decisions to be made, to do things with them. Like they can't do shit by, like they can't do nothing by themselves. You feel what I'm saying? So you can forget that. That goes out the window. Also clingy, you know, like always want to be where you are, you know, like want to know where you know what you're doing, or you know, something like that, you know, just clingy. And codependent meaning like they can't really do shit without you. They depend on you so much, like they depend on somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? So the dangers in that is when you actually get in a relationship with a person who has those type of qualities. When y'all break up, it's going to get bad because the person is going to feel as if rather, that life can't go on without you. Like they need you in their life, you know, like they're really, really dependent on you to make things work for them, or you know, if you know, or make the decisions. Like they want to make decisions, but instead of making independent decisions, they want to make joint decisions, like as a collective, you know. And that's where the codependency comes in. It's like as if they can't stand on their own. They need you to stand aside them, which is cool if you want somebody to be with you. Okay, they be with you, that's cool. But don't become far on, you know, like don't become codependent to where you need that person to the point where you can't do your own thing. You know, it's independent. You need to be able to stand on your own 10 toes. Say, for example, something happens and you're not able to have the partner that you need there for you at the time, or whatever the case may be, you know. That's just it. You know, people clingy, like some people need space. You know, people don't want to be smothered, or don't want to be feeling like they're suffocated, or they have somebody under them all the time. Like they want to be able to have the independence, you know, free. Like especially this affects you like extremely bad if you're like a free-spirited person. You like to be like you free-spirited, you like to come and go, you know, you don't like to be tied down, you like to be, you don't like to be told what to do. Basically that's gonna affect you the worst, you feel what I'm saying? And if you are like self-reliant or self-dependent, meaning like you rely on yourself to get shit done, or you depend on yourself because you can't by default always rely on everybody to get things done for you. Like my motto is, if you want something done, do it yourself, you know. Basically that's that, you know. Dealing with codependency and codependent partners is basically a negative trait to have, you know. I mean, I get people who want to be doing things as a joint or collective or as a unit, but at the same time, you need to stand on your own 10 toes when it comes time for it. You know, you don't have to always have a person input, you know, or always have a person to stand with you. You know, sometimes you gotta learn to stand by yourself, you know, at the end of the day. And if you hear a bunch of distractions in my background, that's because there's a bunch of distractions in my background. But other than that, yeah, it's basically about, you know, being, like, if you have codependent issues, meaning, like, if you feel as if you can't be alone, or you can't be single, or you just need a relationship, or you need some type of companionship, or you need something like that, then my advice to you is to try to, like, wean yourself off of that. Because, you know, you never know, like, the person who you feel, like, if you do that, like, too much, you know, if you become too codependent on shit, like, it could affect you, like, meaning, like, you could always just want to look for somebody else to tell you something. and entirely it's up to you. You know, you have to make your own decisions. You have to do your own thing. I'll give you a story. All right. I'll tell you about a story. It's not necessarily me, but it was somebody that I knew. You know, they had a girl, right? It was the dude. You know, he was dating this chick, or whatever, and they ended up having a kid. But you know, prior to them having a kid, they had a good relationship. You know, everything was working together and things like that. But it started getting to the point where she was more, you know, she was more reliant on him, you know, to do everything and make the decisions and things like that, which is cool because, you know, all right, I get that part, you know, somebody wants to put the decisions on the dude, but at the same time, it's like it became a nuisance because this lady, or this woman, she didn't know how to make decisions on her own, and then when the kid came into the picture, it just made it worse because she was second guessing herself with everything. Like, she didn't feel as if she was a good enough parent. She didn't feel as if she had a good enough stability to take care of herself and take care of the family and things like that. Like, the codependency seeped over into the parenthood, you know, to where she started second guessing herself, and she felt as if, like, without the not the husband, they weren't married, but without the dude, she wasn't anything, you know. She was not saying that he made her, but in her eyes, that's probably how she felt, you know. She probably felt like she wasn't going to be anything without him, you know. So that's just saying that to say, like, sometimes you gotta wing it. You gotta go it alone. You know, you gotta just, if somebody is codependent on you, you have to learn how to set healthy boundaries and be like, listen, I understand you rely on me a lot, but I can't carry the weight for both of us. You know, you have to learn how to carry your own weight. You know, and be able to sustain yourself without a partner. You know, because you're gonna die by yourself, right? Not wishing death, but I'm just saying, like, you're born by yourself. You're gonna die by yourself, right? And you don't want to live a life. I mean, it's cool to live a life that's for other people if you're going to be doing good deeds and, you know, things like that for other people and helping other people and, you know, inspiring others and things like that. But if you're just going to be living to be in a relationship or to just be with somebody, I would strongly advise against that. Like, don't rely on a person so much so to where you can't depend on your own self. You know, that's terrible. That's a tragic situation waiting to happen. If you feel like somebody is being too clingy to you, sit down and talk to them. Like, listen, I feel as if, you know, I want to have my freedom, my independence. You know, I understand we're in a relationship, but at the same time, it's just my key, my ring check, you know, my keychain or whatever. But whatever. But anyway, I'm not married or nothing. But soon, well, not soon, but one day. Anyway, yeah, like, this is speaking about me now. Like, personally, I don't like clingy people, you know, because I have a Sagittarius moon. There it is, you know, I got a Sagittarius moon, and I don't like clingy people. I like to be very, very independent, you know. I value my independence a lot, and I'm an Aries at the same time. I'm an Aries sun, so, you know, I'm kind of giving it away, but, yeah, I'm an Aries and a Sagittarius. I'm not giving you my Venus, but those are the two that, if you got it, you got it. So those two being my signs, like being my placements, I kind of like being independent. I kind of like being a loner, you know. I don't like people clinging to me for the, like, especially if you, like, for the wrong reasons. Like, if you just want attention all the time, or you just want energy. Like, I'm gonna do videos about, I got some other topics, like, narcissistic parents, if you're dealing with that, or jealous siblings or friends, if you're dealing with that. I'm doing a codependent and clingy partners right now as we speak. I got another one that I want to do another video about, people who are blessing blockers. I'm going to do a video on that. I'm also going to do a video on noticing when your thoughts and energy are not yours. Disconnecting to protect your energy. I'm going to do a video on that. I'm going to also do a random video, mail truck video. I just got this video on my phone, so I'm going to do an upload on that, and then I'm kind of explain why I got it up there. I'm going to be doing another video based on people projecting onto you. Cause this is my new channel, so I want to be starting this over. My other one, I'll be doing some more videos on listening to your intuition. I'm just gonna be making some videos. I'm gonna try to do them random, and things like that. So basically, you know, this video is about codependency and being clingy. So basically, if you like, you kind of want to be careful with that, you know, because especially if you like your freedom. If you like your freedom, it's not going to work for somebody to be codependent too much, you know, because yeah, they might need you, but at the same time, they need themselves more because you got to make decisions on your own, right? And at the same time, being clingy is good and it's bad, but it's also it's too much because somebody, you could be smothering a person or you could be suffocating a person. Now, some people don't say it, you know, some people not going to say it flat out like, yo, you're clingy, you know, you're too on me, you know, you're doing too much, you know, I need some space, because they're afraid of how the person may respond or how the person may take it. So they kind of just deal with it, you know. But I'm here to say, like, if you need to say something, you know. Sometimes it's better to just get it off your chest and just let people, like acknowledge the facts of what it is, and then tell a person, like, listen, I need some space, I need you to reevaluate how you see this, you know. Like, if you see this as if, like, the codependency is healthy, then I would advise you to, like, review that and check it and see, why do you feel like you need to be so codependent on me, or why do you feel like you need to be codependent at all, you know, instead of independent or self-dependent, you know. So that would be that for the codependency. But as far as the clinginess, somebody could just love you a lot, so that could be the plus side of it. Somebody could just be madly in love with you and just want to just be around you, be on you. That's common, you know. That's borderline obsession. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's that. This is a video about clingy people, clingy partners, and codependent partners. It's Willowfoot X2. And I'll be doing more videos for y'all, man. Yeah. What else? But I just disclosed with y'all what else videos I'm gonna be doing, the topics and stuff. So I'm gonna wrap this video up right here because I have 11 minutes, about to be 12. So I'm gonna end this video right here. So I hope this video is helpful to somebody. If it's not, like, I hope it's giving you some insight on how to handle things, you know. Codependency, people just tell a person, like, listen, if you feel like this is healthy, it's entirely not kind disorder, because I need my space, you know. You need to be independent because somebody can't make a decision for you all the time. You got to make your own decisions. That's that. And I would just express it to the person, let them know, you know. Just tell them, you know, that you need your space. And not in a bad way, but it's like healthy to have your own space sometimes, you know. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I'm out. Peace.